Dear brothers and sisters, truth without sense. 90% of our worries concern matters that will never happen. If we don't change our behavior and direction, our greatness as a nation will soon become a footnote in the history books. I am exceptionally patient, but on one condition, that it will ultimately work out for me. Continental European countries are the cause of all our problems, and for these past 5 years, the solution has been the work of an English-speaking citizen of the world. Either we stand on principle or we don't stand at all. The creation of the European Union was the greatest folly of our times. This is not a time for trembling. The European Union is doomed to failure because it is a mad, utopian project, a monument to the hubris of left-wing intellectuals. I love having power, but no one gives it to me, not even capitalists. Capitalism can adapt to any civilization, from Christianity to Hinduism to Buddhism. The global dimension of capitalism can only be formulated at the level of truth's meaninglessness as the real of the global market mechanism. But if we ultimately defeat capitalism, who will feed us? Meanwhile, people are divided into capitalists and socialists. Both need money. They differ only in the methods of obtaining it. If a capitalist needs money, he gets to work hard. If a socialist needs money, he quits his job and persuades others to follow suit. Legal plunder can manifest itself in 1,000 ways, hence its infinite number of manifestations: tariffs, market protection, subsidies, preferences, progressive income tax, free education, the right to work, the right to profits, the right to wages, the right to social welfare, the right to the means of production, free credits, etc. All these manifestations, united by what they have in common, sanctioned plunder, are called socialism. Under capitalism, let's say I had 3 cows. I sold one and bought a bull. Under socialism, I had 3 cows. The government forcibly confiscated my milk, which I could then buy at a state-owned store with ration cards. Under Euro socialism, I have 3 cows. The government tells me to kill one because there are too many cows, and another because the neighbor's cow is sick with foot and mouth disease. There is no such thing as public money. If the government says it will give something to someone, it means it will take it from you, because the government has no money of its own. No one would remember the Good Samaritan if he only had good intentions. He also had money, my dears. If we don't cut spending, we'll be bankrupt. Yes, the medicine is bitter, but the patient has to swallow it to live. Start with me. The problem with socialism is that eventually you run out of other people's money. Two paintings by Michael Gorstin-Wiewiórski, lost during World War II, and other valuable items such as a Flemish tapestry and an old print have recently returned to Poland. Other works of art returned to Poland in the last year include portrait of Marshal Józef Pilsudski by Joseph Mehofer and an icon stolen 35 years ago. A year ago, on my way to Poznań, I passed a local cinema and realized that they were expecting me after all, because the billboard read, "Wiewiórski returns." Meanwhile, I love arguments. I love debate. I don't expect anyone to come up to me and agree with me on everything. If my opponent saw me walking across the Warta River without shoes, let's say I couldn't swim. In the technological age, people treat even themselves like commodities. And what's worse, No one sees anything wrong with that. Everyone just thinks about what they can offer employers and how to best sell themselves. I am not a beast of burden, nor a machine. I am a human being. On a fool wants money and sacrifices everything to make millions. Life and love and truth and philosophy and all the treasures of humanity. However, many people mistake me for a farmer. I've never practiced that profession. Indeed, I still feel most comfortable in a Polish family. The atmosphere in the family is still created by my mother. A mother. She's the manager at home. Gentlemen, at least respect arithmetic. Finally, think l'amor venci sempre. Love always triumphs.